So hey, this is Paul. I am going today to try to catch a grass carp. I've tied a new fly. I call it a grassy sassy. But I'm going out today. I feel kind of good about this fly. I've been trying to catch this carp for a few years, but I've got a new plan. So first of all, I'm taking my girl Katie and William. They're going to go with me. They're my secret weapon. Hey, girl. So the plan today is this. This carp has been eluding me for a while, so I got a couple of new tactics I'm going to try out, and me and the horses, we're going to walk down to the pond and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to narrate this. I've been trying to catch this guy for a year. This is a grass carp, and I figured if you can't beat him, join him, so I tied a grassy looking fly. I came out here this afternoon about 7 o'clock when they were milling around, and the thing I did different today was I did not get on the dock because I think he could hear me walking on the dock. So I casted this one from the bank, which was different. And the other thing I did different today was I tied on a fluorocarbon leader. I've been using mono leader. So today I tricked him in a fluorocarbon leader for the first time. So he wasn't expecting that. And yeah, this guy's huge. So this could take a while. Last time I caught one of these guys was about 5 years ago. And I caught that one on a crawfish fly. This one I caught on a fly that I specifically tied just for this guy. It's I'll show it to you later, but I thought it would be a really good grassy fly. I call it my sassy grassy, and yeah, sure enough, I came out today and I threw the fly, and every time I put it on the water, every single time I put it on the water, I got a fish every time, like within about 30 seconds. So I caught about a dozen brim, but then I had to take the fly out of the water because I was catching brim every time. So what I did was sight casting. I saw this guy, he was up feeding. He comes out about this time of day, and he was on the surface feeding. So I put one, actually lined him a little bit with the fluorocarbon. Put the fluorocarbon across his nose and lined him a little bit. And I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see where this hook is, because it was like, I'm not sure if I foul hooked him or if he hit the hook, or if I put it in front of his nose and I put it right in front of him so that he could take it. So either he hit it or I put it in front of him and foul hooked him. I'm not sure, but in any case, he was up, nose up. I laid the fly right on his nose. Like I said, I've been trying to catch this guy for about 5 years. So he's really smart, much smarter than I am, of course. And he's not even getting tired at all. I went tarpon fishing today, and it's just hot. We didn't have any tarpon, but this guy looks like a tarpon. If you see his scales, if he comes up here, you can see, there he goes. You can see he's got scales that, if he's not a tarpon, he could be a tarpon's first cousin. So I'm just going to play him gently. I've got some 20-pound test on, and there he goes. He's getting tired now. And he's a little smaller than the other ones I've caught out here before. I've got him hooked in a weird way. There he goes. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get this guy in the net, get the hook out, and let him go. I'm trying to get, he's not tired. He's getting a little tired. Keeps coming up and taking a breath. It's going to take a while. It's been going about 6 minutes. I'm at 8 minutes maybe. I started this right after I hooked him. I didn't have my cell phone out because I was trying to cast. Obviously I couldn't cast and hold my cell phone at the same time, but I had a pretty good feeling today for some reason. When I came out here today, I thought that this was going to be a good fly. And yeah, he's a monster. So I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to get him up here to the bank here in a second, although like I said, the last time I did this, I had to fight this guy for about 30 minutes. This is my 8-weight fly rod. My first reel I ever owned, and this is my 8-weight fly rod. So this is a nice grassy on fly. Oh man, I don't want to horse him too much because I'm a little light. A little bit light on my tackle. I'm a little light in that probably would be better with an 8 or a 9. This is my 8-weight sage. This sage is a bad rod. It's an 8-weight sage, salt 1. It's just sage 1. Bug on the water. Of course they love that. So I'm going to do this. There he goes. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a shot here. He reminds me a lot. These guys remind me a lot of if you could take a redfish, a bonefish, and a tarpon and kind of put them into one fish, I think you'd have this. And there goes my feeder. Oh yeah. For some reason it's not feeding. Automatic feeder's going off, but nothing came out of it. Have to fill that back up. Maybe that's why he ate. He hadn't been getting fed lately. But yeah, this guy, they're a lot like if you took a redfish and a bonefish and a tarpon and rolled them into one fish. And I've been fighting this guy for a good 10 minutes. I'm not getting anywhere with this 8-weight. There he goes. He's a pretty good little. He's not gonna be tired for a while. One thing about these fish I learned last time I caught one, their belly's very soft, so I'm gonna be careful. Got a big net. I'm gonna net him, and I don't want to pick him up particularly. Let's see if I can raise him up here now. He breaks off. I'm horsing him up here for a camp. Oh, no, I can't horse him. He's gonna horse me. I can't horse him really. I'm gonna try to get him up here. I'm just gonna have to let him play a little bit. And so I'm about 10 minutes. There we go. I'm about 10 minutes into the fight. And I tell you the truth, for people who think this is a trash fish, you gotta. This is I've caught redfish on the fly, bonefish on the fly. About every fish you can think of, I've caught one on the fly. And this is as good of a fly fishing experience as you can have, I think. And I tell you, they're really smart and can see well. And their lateral lines are so advanced. So, like I said, the two things today that kind of got me an advantage is I didn't walk out here on the dock. I think walking out on the wooden dock has been, there he goes. Walking out on the wooden dock has been his warning. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the phone down now. I think I'm getting him close. I'm going to probably have to fight him another 20 minutes or so. I'm not going to show all of that. I probably need to kind of hunker down and focus a little bit. So I'm going to put this phone down. I'm going to take a little break. Let me see if I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to get one good close water shot. Let's see if I can get one good shot here. Let's see what I can do. Yeah. There he goes. He's getting, oh yeah. Now he's on his belly. See, that's a big fish. net. I'm going to revive him, and I'll be right back. All right, so here the guy is. Actually, I was right. I had him foul hooked a little bit. It must have. So I'm gonna put him back in the water, but I got him up here. He looks pretty good. I'm gonna put him back in. I didn't take him out of the water. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can revive him, but yeah. Oh yeah, he doesn't need my help. He doesn't need my help. Oh. Thanks. So that was exciting. I don't know if you can see, but he just completely splashed. I am totally drenched. But oh, that was one of the best fish I've ever caught. Nice grass carp. When I say I foul hooked him, he was a little on the side of his mouth. I'm not sure if he bit it or went for it or flinched or what happened, but I think I lined him a little bit and he bit it, but it was a strange hook, but at least it was in the corner of his mouth. So I think he looks like he's doing well. So I'm going to take a break, and I'll finish this up later. Thanks.